Nothing but guts. The action sports show that's going to make you sweat. And now, today's fearless players, wearing the belligerent blue from Memorial Middle School, David the Destructor Silverman. In the rowdy red from Teague Middle School, Ginger Little Dynamite Seleka. In the poised purple from Southwest Middle School, Derek the Monster Hello everyone, I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to the Extreme Arena, home of Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Our players will be battling their way through 4 outrageous events today, and after that, they'll get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the aggro crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and he or she gets to take home a glowing piece of our radical rock. Now remember, all of our events are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will be wearing safety equipment, and we'll have a professional stunt coordinator and stunt spotters with them at all times. So please, don't try this at home. Now on to our first event, which takes archery to new heights. How else could you hit a target 11 feet high up in the air? Well, only with some help from an elastic cord. Let's go to our referee, Maura Quirk, for the rules. Whoa!
At the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will grab a crossbow and jump off the aerial bridge. The object of the game is to score as many bullseyes as possible in 60 seconds. Okay, and the winner will be the player with the most bullseyes. I suppose that's pretty obvious. So players?
As you see them making their way up, and you see Derek right there getting ready with his crossbow in hand, it looks like our players are ready. Here we go.
On your mark, get set.
We call it bullseye because only sharpshooters win. And there you see Derek, our purple player, knocking one on there. Take a look at David as he tries to get the vertical leap necessary to get the right aim there. Looks like Derek is having some trouble getting hung up right there. Ginger. Oh, and there's Derek having some more trouble. David also still hanging in the air right there. He's like hanging in space, folks. Like he's hanging on the... Oh, there's Ginger. Getting back up there, 29 seconds left. Ginger definitely has the momentum here and is walking away with this one. She has already got 2 arrows. Object of this game, obviously, not only to get the arrow in the bullseye, but to get the proper momentum so you can get as many jumps as possible. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8. Time is running out. The boys will have to catch up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it looks like a tie, folks. It looks like Derek might have slid another arrow in there to tie up the score on that one. We will have to go and find out the official results from our referee, Maura Quirk, but it looks like
Mike?
Derek finally got the momentum back necessary. And there you take a look at David. He's just happy to be flying through the air like that on that one. All right, Derek also tired after that amazing event. Let's go to Maura. Mo.
In first place with 2 bullseyes, we have Derek in purple, tied in second place, Ginger in red, and David in blue with 1 bullseye each.
Okay, let's take a look at Ginger. Take a look at this one as she gets up there and boom, hits another arrow onto the bullseye. Excellent work for Ginger. And we have our first place finisher right here. Derek, my man, how did it feel to be flying through the air?
Oh, gosh, it felt really good.
That's all we need to hear. Let's go to Mo and check out the leaderboard. Mo.
Mike, I just need to explain that Ginger's second bullseye was disqualified because she did not touch the ground before shooting. Therefore, in first place with 300 points, we have Derek in purple. And tied in second place, we have Ginger in red and David in blue with 1 bullseye each and 200 points each.
Well, much more ahead in our competition, but first, David, it's time to spill your guts, so Destructor, spill your guts. David the Destructor Silverman is 11 years old. Long-distance throwing is his football specialty, and he flies high on his skateboard, too. The Destructor thrives on tearing up BMX tracks, and that is David. All right, and it looks like David is ready for our next event, which takes place here in our gym. We call it basic training, and our obstacles on this event change every day. Let's take a look at what we got today. We got the cargo net, then on the tightrope walk, then into the free fall. Whoa!
you can fall down. And then the jungle, the elastic jungle. Then up the wall climb, down the tube slide, and into the pool. They may say hello to Joanna or something. All right, let's talk to Mo. Mo.
Mike, our players will be timed from starting line to splashdown. They must complete each obstacle before moving on to the next one. Best time wins. So, on your mark, get set.
All right, David, up the cargo net. All right, and on the tightrope walk, he's making good time. He's gonna take a little airplane ride, body style. And that's David as he gets into the elastic jungle, and he's down and through that elastic jungle. Jungle love is driving him mad. It's making him crazy. He needs to cool off. So down the tube slide to take a little dippity-doo in the pool. Yeah, that's him. Made a fast time. That's a beautiful time as you see him stepping out of the pool. He is making some good time. Looks like it's about 28 seconds. He's a little wet right there, even with his sneakers on there, getting a little soaked. But he's got a couple towels. He's drying up. Let's go to Mo for the results.
David in blue finished in 28.6 seconds. On your mark, get set.
All right, Ginger. Ginger's up there in a snap. Come on up there, Ginger. Yeah, Ginger. As she, slipping off the tightrope, but she's holding on. That's the strength of her arms, folks. And she can still make good time as she gets in the elastic jungle. Oh, but her strategy, she is trying to walk through that. As you can see, David tried to get down and went down there early, but she tried to walk through that standing up and just leaning down. She's about 30 seconds right now into the pool. Oh, yeah, she gets in there and down. It's cooling off. I think Ginger needs a ginger ale. All right, let's throw it to Mo.
Ginger in red clocked in at 33.8 seconds.
33.8. Looks like Derek is ready.
On your mark, get set.
Derek the Monster Moy as he climbs up the cargo net. The Monster looks like he's on the tightrope walk. Walking that. Ooh, he's getting hung up. Getting some balance trouble here. I don't know if he's going to be able to beat that time. He's going to have to roll and get into that elastic jungle. All right. Oh, he's beginning to see the strategy, but he's not. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's slithering through that thing like a snake now. This is going to be tight here, folks. Looks like he's slowing down on this point, though. The monster's going to become the creature from the Guts Lagoon. And there he is into the water for a little swim. All right, so we will go and get the official time from Mo. Mo.
Derek finishes in 39.5 seconds. That puts David in blue in first place, Ginger in red in second place, Derek in purple in third place.
All right, let's take a look at David. This elastic jungle is where it all happens in basic training. People either win or lose in this jungle. He maneuvered right through that, up the wall climb. A magnificent performance as he said, I want to take a little slide. Mike, I think it's time for me to go swimming. Yeah, right into the water. All right, and that is David. Talk us through that elastic jungle. The strategy on that one, obviously, to get down on the ground. What was your favorite part of the whole event?
Chains.
The chains as you were going on the tightrope walk right there? All right, good balance on that one. Let's get the leaderboard from Mo. Mo.
In first place, we have David in blue with 500 points and tied in second with 400 points each. Ginger in red, Derek in purple.
So David with a little unchained energy in that last event. And now we will go to a break right now. Coming back, we'll see Ginger spill her guts. Welcome back to Guts, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? All right, our crowd heating up for our next event. We got a very close score in our game so far. But before we do that, it's time for Ginger to spill her guts. Ginger, spill your guts. Ginger Little Dynamite Selleck is 12 years old. When she's not exploding all over the soccer field, she's been known to apply toilet paper technology to her neighbor's house. Well, that is Ginger. All right, and our next event, it's called Invisible Boats, because we don't have any. But we don't need any. This is Guts. We've got a harness, we got 3 very tough kids, and we got some paddles. So let's talk to Mo. Mo.
Our players will paddle themselves across the pool. They must touch the end of the pool with their paddle to end the race. Best time wins. Guys, fire up those rapids. There we go. On your mark. Get set.
All right, and here we go, David. Like he's on a bike, and he has got that bicycling motion down, using his thighs, using his arms to move that paddle across. He's got 12 seconds right now. He's coming in, hitting the end, and there we go, folks. So he finishes, and it looks like about 13.8 seconds. We'll get the official time from Mo. Mo.
David finishes in 13.8 seconds.
13.8 seconds, okay. So take a look as Ginger Little Dynamite is getting ready for our next player. Actually, she is our next player getting ready. She's getting the harness on her right now. She has to beat a time of 13.8 seconds, which is a great time.
On your mark. Get set.
All right, Little Dynamite. Little Dynamo walking across that. Look at her fly, people. Are you kidding me? Touching the end. Touch. Whoa! Oh my. She took off like a bat out of hell on that one. All right, let's go to Mo. Mo.
Ginger finishes in 8.3 seconds.
8.3 seconds. Yeah, look at Mo. She's totally blown away by that time. I mean, she took off. She didn't even need to give me time to do my play-by-play on that one. All right, our next player looks like they're ready. They're getting the harness on them.
On your mark. Get set.
All right, and our next player is Derek the Monster, and he is flying across that pole, folks. He's making a move. It's going to be close. Can he get there in time? Oh, with the touch. There he is. That is Derek with a good time, but it doesn't look like he beat the time to beat. Let's go to Mo.
Derek finishes in 11.6 seconds. That puts Ginger in first place, Derek in second place, David in third place.
All right, so Ginger, looking like Ginger Rogers, dancing across the water. She was flying on this event. 8.3 seconds, look at her, with the gritting teeth. Making it, takes the paddle and says, I'm here. Kind of like Columbus. Oh, maybe not. All right, so we got Ginger. Ginger, tell the folks at home, what was it? Was it the paddle or the running? I mean, what part of that helped you get across that faster?
Well, the running was the part that got me across, but I had to do the paddling or it wouldn't help at all.
All right, you hear it from Ginger. Let's take a look at the leaderboard right now.
In first place, we have Ginger in red with 700 points, and tied in second with 600 points each, David in blue, Derek in purple.
All right, so you see Ginger coming up in first in that one, and now it's time for Derek to spill his guts. So Derek, spill your guts. Derek the Monster Moy is a 12-year-old golfer. He holds the record for the longest drive on his team. When he's not ripping up the green, the monster loves to scare himself riding the Z-Force roller coaster. And that's the monster, Derek. Well, there's no green monster in this next event. But imagine Roger Clemens, Nolan Ryan, and Tom Seaver all pegging wild pitches at your head. That's what we're going to simulate in this next event called Wild Pitch. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Each player must stay within the designated area and try to dodge as many balls as possible for 45 seconds. Any ball that hits them before it reaches the backstop will count as a hit, and the player with the least number of hits wins. Players in your places, on your mark, get set.
I bet they never played dodgeball like this. Not with 3 tennis balls coming at them with some serious speed. And you see David getting out of the way. And there's Ginger. Actually, that's a look at Derek. And then there's David. There's a look at all 3 of them getting out of the way. Jumping up and down. There's David. Oh, he's back. Nice move. And there's Ginger. Oh, yeah, she got pegged there, but and there's Derek doing a little dance. Getting down. We have 16 seconds left. 15, 14, 13, 11. There's 9 seconds left. Come on. All right, our players are nimble feet, jumping on the balls of their feet, getting out of the way of the tennis balls. 2 seconds left. 1-0. Time out, and I bet our players are very, very happy that time is out in that game. Definitely some fit players we need in this event, and looks like Mo is ready. Mo.
In first place, we have Derek in purple with 7 hits, In second place, Ginger and Red with 10 hits. In third place, David and Blue, 12 hits.
All right, so there's Derek with only 7 pitches hitting him. Look at him getting out of the way of these tennis balls that they came at him from 3 different angles. Getting out of the way, only 7 in 45 seconds. An excellent, excellent job for Derek. And we got him right now with me. Derek, let me ask you something, buddy. Have you ever been hit by a wild pitch before? Do you think you'd stand in the box when if Roger Clemens was throwing something at your head?
Sure, I would.
He would. That's the kind of player he is. He'd stand in there for the team and go to first base happy. And that's Derek. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Right now we have a tie in first place. Both Ginger in red, Derek in purple have 900 points. In third place, David and Blue, 700 points.
What? You think our players are going to back down from some major league pitcher? Forget it. They got guts, and they're going to take a walk on the wild side. The Crag coming up. Crowd here today, folks. A very close score as we come into our final event, the Aggro Crag. It is a dead heat, a virtual dead heat. The Aggro Crag, the event, about to decide it. Let's look at where they stand exactly. Mo.
After 4 events, there is a tie in first place. Both Derek in purple and Ginger in red have 900 points. In third place, David in blue, 700 points.
Okay, that's a look at where they stand. Now let's look at how they got there. Now right here, Ginger shot her first arrow onto the bullseye, but she didn't hit the ground, so she did not take first place. And that would have kept her in the lead into this final event. You watch our other players as they were having some trouble getting back on to the elastic bridge. And Ginger hitting her second arrow on that one. That one counted because she hit the ground. Now watch her as she's climbing the cargo net and getting up on the obstacle course at our basic training event. She takes on the tightrope walk and starts going really fast and slips off right there, but she's strong enough to hold herself on. She kept on going, didn't give up. Took a little leap into the free fall. And here is David as he climbs the wall climb into the tube slide. Like sliding into home base. Yeah, getting a little wet. Come on. Dunk your head in there, David. All righty. And then we went on to Ginger. As I said, Ginger Rogers dancing across that water. Yeah, she's smiling because she knew she had a good time on this one. Just cruising across that water and over to the other side. She took that event first place. And here's a look at Derek. Dodging that one, went right through his legs. Dodging another one. He even had time to fix his shin pad right there. Kept on dodging. Dodging one here, dodging one there. He took first place in that one. He did great, and we will see what he's going to do in this next event, the Aggro Crag. You are going to have a lot of surprises for our players in this one, Mr. Aggro Crag. Yeah, I'm talking to the mountain. Yeah, rock slides, rock avalanches, ledges, slipping and falling, slime floods, water in your face, snow in your face. Mo, talk to me.
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. During their climb, they must light up each of 7 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to set off all the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Mike.
All right, and as our players get psyched up to climb the Aggro Crag, let me remind you that the points have skyrocketed in this final event. Third place, 375 points. Second, 550. And first, a whopping 725 points. Whoever takes this one is going to go home with all of it. All right, Mo.
Players, on your mark, get set.
And they're off as they make it. There is Kenneth as he hits. And then you take a look at Ginger. Keep on moving. They're all moving now, and the rocks are starting to fall on all of them. There's a shot right there. Looks like Ginger's in the lead. Our red player. She is climbing the top. It could be Ginger all the way. Oh, did she miss an actuator? She did. Oh, devastating. Can she get back up there? Look at the climb. Oh, my Lord. Is this what's fun? Oh,
David, Ginger, and Derek. An unbelievable finish. Did you see that? She had to slip down, get the other actuator, then climb back up there and hit. We're going to have to find out the official results from Mo.
In first place on the mountain, Ginger in red, amazing. In second place, Derek in purple. In third place, David in blue.
Oh, wow. Let's take a look at the replay. The rocks coming all over our players. And Ginger with the commanding lead at that point. There is a look at Derek as he was climbing up, and Ginger climbing up the mountain. Keeps on moving. Has her hand on the final arm, and then the judge tells, you gotta go back down and hit that actuator. She leaps down there, hits the actuator. As you can see, she is way behind at this point. David and you can see Derek both climbing. Ginger just hops right back up there, blows past those guys, gets her hand in there, and slaps that actuator. Oh my. That was unbelievable, folks. Let's go and check out the final standings. Mo.
These are the final standings. In third place today, David in blue with 1,075 points. In second place, Derek in purple, 1,450 points. In first place, our winner, Ginger in red, 1,625 points.
Ginger, all right, let's give that bronze medal to David. A magnificent performance. The aggro crag for everyone. And here, the silver medal. Put your head down. We're going to put that medal on Derek, the monster. And here is her moment. Ginger taking home the gold. She was going for the gold. She took it all home. And she's also taken home a glowing piece of our radical rock, the aggro crag. She's holding it up there. All right. Let me get in there and just talk to Ginger for a minute. Ginger, hold on. We're going to... she wants to keep holding on to the crag. I'm just going to talk to her. Hey, Ginger, you fell down on that one. You got back up. What happened on that?
Well, I missed one of the buttons, and I had to go back down. It was kind of difficult to get back down, but I got it, and I got back up.
And you won. She took home the gold. A great one. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes. Life is short. Play hard.
Was recorded in front of a live audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.